So here we are going to discuss about data ingestion. So how we are going to ingest the data in different file formats. Mainly now we are focusing on how we can ingest the data in CSV format, and we are building a project, right? So for that we need requirements. We will ingest all of the Formula1 files that we can upload into our raw data. So let's discuss about the requirements for ingesting our data first. Okay. So here are the following requirements for ingesting the data. So these are the steps that we need to follow. The first one is ingest all 8 files into the data lake. So we want to ingest all of the data files into our process container. That means, okay. Next thing, ingest data must have the schema applied. So we should apply the right schema to the data, including the column names and data types. Okay. So the third one is ingested data must have audit columns. We should add some audit columns such as ingested data and the source from where the data has been received. Okay, the fourth one is ingested data must be stored in column format. The ingested data must be stored in paraquet files. Okay, so the next one is here example is the paraquet format. Okay, so the fifth one is must be able to analyze the ingested data via SQL. So the ingested data should be available for all kind of workloads such as machine learning, further transmissions for reporting, and also analytical workloads through the SQL. Okay, the ingestion logic must be able to handle incremental load. The data ingestion logic must be able to handle incremental load. So these are the requirements for our project. So among these, we are going to implement the first 4 in the next 3 sections. Next, we will focus on providing the ability to analyze the data via SQL and the ability to handle incremental load in the future lessons. So now let's clear about our requirements for ingestion. Let's talk at what Spark provides in dealing with data ingestion scenarios. So in any kind of ETL data processing, we have some input data, and the input data can be in files with various data formats such as CSV, JSON, XML, JDBC, and even in the real time streams as well. So the ingestion process usually reads the data. Okay, uh, it will do the necessary transformations such as applying schemas, fixing the data quality issues, and performing the aggregations also. So and then once it's been transformed, it, okay it, once it is transformed, it is going to write into an output storage. Okay, again the output storage could be in the file storage database or in streams. So the Spark provides a data frame reader API to be able to read from a range of data sources and file formats. Similarly, it provides a range of data frame APIs to be able to transform our data. And finally, the Spark also provides a data frame writer API. Okay, this is the data frame writer API also. It provides a data frame writer API, and that will be ability to write the data to various data sources and in a range of file formats. So we will use these data frame reader APIs and the data frame writer APIs extensively in the next few sections to achieve our goals. Okay, here I have splitted the data ingestion into 3 sections. In this section we will focus on processing CSV files, and in the next one we will focus in processing JSON files, and the following one will be focused on processing the and splitting the CSV as well as the JSON files also. So I will teach all of these concepts and works through most of this through step by step process. So let's get started in the next video.